Hello and welcome to episode 7 of the Golden Boots podcast. This is your host, Jorge Gonzalez. Our podcast is all about soccer, all things soccer. We love soccer. For episode 7 today, we have Ary Karvani and we have Aaron Bordaes. Got your name right this time.
Yeah, you did. About time.
Ary is a former ECU player and Aaron is a former Barton player. Boys, how are you today?
Good.
Nice.
Let's get to it, man.
Nice.
Doing good.
Nice, man. Tell me what you're looking forward to this weekend.
This weekend, relaxing, to be honest.
Okay.
Watching EPL. EPL is back.
Yeah. You like that Arsenal win, huh?
Oh, wow. we might go for it, man. It was a good game.
Nice. Cool. How about you, Aaron?
I'm chilling, relaxing, chilling with the boys, watching a little bit of soccer. Got a little football coming too.
Okay, yeah, that's
NFL,
true, man.
Gotta watch some of that.
Nice. You're pretty special, bro. You're the only person that's been featured in 2 different episodes. So.
I know. I do feel special. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do. Might start coming back more often.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, we love to have you here. Ary, man, you're kind of a newbie to us, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I play for ECU. I'm from Iran.
Okay,
I grew up in Iran. Played there, played academy, came here 2010. Went to DC.
Okay.
And then after a year, moved to Winston-Salem.
Okay.
Played for academy here, Fusion.
Okay.
Went to ECU, played for ECU, graduated from ECU, now I'm in Charlotte.
Okay. Nice,
working
man.
here, getting after it.
Okay. What was when you were playing in Iran and then came here and you started playing here, what differences did you notice?
It was different, man. I mean, they were calling it a different name.
You're like, what is soccer?
I mean, yeah. But no, I mean, it was different a little bit, but same thing. Football, soccer is an international it's an international sport. So that's how you can communicate with people. It brings in friendship. It's a lot more than just sport. It was different just because how they play and the mentality of it.
Yeah.
And how new it is here. But it is the same sport.
Yeah. Did you feel like the cultural, the style of play, was there any big differences? I know I've talked to people with that, maybe grew up in Brazil, grew up in Spain, and they tell me that like in Spain it's more like tactical. In Brazil you're a little rougher. Central America is the same thing. Did you notice any differences like that?
Yeah, here is more physical, I would say. More physical than technical. They over there they understand the game better.
Okay.
It's like a chess game.
Okay.
In my opinion. It's a lot of mentality. It's a lot of mental that goes to the sport.
Okay.
In my opinion. You have to have that as having a stamina, balance, physical.
Okay.
So that comes in to the perfection too.
Okay.
The mentality of the game.
Nice. Did you feel like that more in Iran?
It was more
like that?
Yeah, a little bit more. Just because it's a newer sport here.
Okay.
I guess. I mean, we're getting there here.
Yeah, man. Okay. Tell us a little bit about playing for Fusion. How was that?
Fusion was good, competitive. I remember my senior year, we had to choose if you wanted to play for high school or if you wanted to play for academy. They were telling, hey, because it was a job, to be honest with you. We were practicing twice a day. We were practicing in the morning, before school, just the guys. So Fusion was the guys from Winston-Salem and the guys from Greensboro.
Okay.
Combining. They made a club.
Okay.
And the guys from Winston-Salem, before we go to school, we would go and do fitness.
Okay.
We would run, we do ab workouts, 45 minutes before school starts.
Okay.
But it was a job, man.
Yeah.
We were getting after it. I chose to play academy.
Okay.
Senior.
Did you see some people that were like, okay, like I can't do this, like I'm out?
Yeah. I mean, not like that, but there were people from France. They were recruiting people from all over the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, South Africa. Africa, just
okay.
Nigerian guys. They're just so fast, man. You can but the only way you can keep up with them is just, that's what I'm saying, the mentality of the game. I play in the center mid, so it was all about seeing the vision.
Okay. You're more of an attacking mid or a defensive midfielder?
I started holding mid.
Okay.
And then I'm hungry, so they pushed me up in attacking mid, so I was the second forward usually.
Okay.
So we played with one forward, and then the attacking mid would be the second forward, basically.
Okay. Dang, bro. So you're like Messi then, huh? Just kind of roaming around the
Sheesh, man.
forward.
A little taller.
He says just a little taller.
Nice, man. Cool, bro. So then you went to ECU and you
Went
played.
to ECU. We played. I had played at ECU. ECU was fun. It was a lot of competition, but the mentality, just because of it was a lot of competition, but we would get, there was a lot of drinking at ECU.
Okay.
Too, so it was kind of hard to stay in shape.
Okay.
To be honest with you, but the most I got out of ECU was my freshman year and sophomore year.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Okay. What's it like? What's the biggest differences between club and actually like a team in college, you would say?
It's more competitive.
Okay.
As a varsity team, if you play for a varsity team.
Okay.
Well, ECU didn't. The only team we had at ECU was us. So we were the name of the ECU soccer. So we had that responsibility to actually defend the name and be more than the UNC Charlotte or UNC Greensboro, because they already have an actual varsity team. So we had to like put our name out there. Okay. Because we were the only team, you know.
Okay.
So we went after it.
Okay. Do you feel like you guys had like a little bit of a competitive edge because of that, or?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%. It definitely helped. It definitely helped to be more competitive and take it more serious.
Nice. That's cool, bro. Awesome.
We went to nationals.
Okay.
The best experience was we went to nationals. We went to Foley. We beat Boston College. They were undefeated the whole season. We beat them 3-0. We ran the 16. And
wow.
Oh yeah.
So you guys that's a straight upset then.
Yeah, that was my sophomore year. And that was the best year we had.
Well, tell me more about that game. Why do you think you guys won 3-0?
We had we loved each other. Like, we actually worked hard for each other. So we were defending with our heart. We were actually, it was like a heart-to-heart game, you know? Like, we were there to win. We were not there to just fuck around, mess around. Excuse my language.
No, you're good.
But we actually cared about each other.
Okay.
Someone lost the ball, there was two other guys defending for that ball.
Okay.
You know? We were after each other. We had a guy from Germany, Mark. Became one of my best friends.
Okay.
He was our center forward, and that's when I played as a attacking mid.
Okay.
And I was a second forward.
Okay.
We had the stamina, we had the like, we could read each other.
Okay.
You know, like,
They had that chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that chemistry.
I like that.
Yes. Like, you know, when you know the next move. I knew when Mark is gonna make the next move, or when he's gonna make it run, and that was just, the chemistry was there with everyone in the field.
That's perfect, man. Do you remember like the first goal? Like,
oh yeah, I gave him an assist. He made a run and I played him a through ball as a center attacking mid.
Okay.
And he finished it. Like,
okay.
Oh yeah. And then we had a set piece. It was a corner. We had a set piece, and we had a free kick. And Matt Veddog, we used to call him Veddog, our captain. He put it in. It was a 3-0. They were undefeated the whole season. Wow. It was hype. Tell
me about the feeling, like full time it's 3-0. Like, what happened?
We were, dude, everyone, bench cleared after the freaking bench cleared after the game ended. Everyone was just celebrating.
The boys were shotgunning, and after the game,
yeah, 100%.
the bench is already just shot.
They're like, we don't care what happens next.
That's ECU, bro.
Nice, man.
And then it was after round of 16, we played quarterfinals against Purdue. We lost 1-0.
Okay.
And that was
it was still a tight game then, huh?
It was a tie game, yeah.
It's a respectable loss. I mean, Purdue.
Yeah,
it's a respectable loss.
Especially like coming from like no one was like, okay, what's going on with ECU, right? Yeah. Like, you were such a wild card.
Yeah.
That's
Underdogs.
Cool. Yeah.
Underdogs.
That's a really cool.
100%.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah. That's why it was fun, because we were underdogs. We were just,
if you lose, you lose.
Yeah. We qualified as the second team. And then we played Boston College. They qualified as the first team in their group. So they were all saying, okay, we're gonna be out around the 16. We beat Boston College 3-0.
Yeah.
And then against Purdue, I guess our fitness wasn't there maybe.
Okay.
But it was a tight game.
Okay. That's good, man. So then I know we had a conversation, bro. You actually did something really special a couple years ago, man. You went to the World Cup.
Yes, brother. That was special. That was a dream that came through 100%. It was. I would tell you about it. It's hard to explain the feeling. It was nuts.
Jealous.
I am too, man.
We gotta go. Next one, Qatar.
Yeah, 2022 Qatar, man.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Coming back from Russia, I was kind of sad about how the World Cup is every 4 years. Like, man, I wish it was every year.
Yeah.
I wish I used
But
to.
I
But
think
that's
that-
how it makes it special.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yes. Yeah. It was good. I was there for 30 days. I went to 3 games. I went to Iran, Morocco, Iran, Spain, and Iran, Portugal. I watched Ronaldo play.
Oh, okay.
I watched Ronaldo miss the PK against us. I love Ronaldo, but I was so happy when he missed that PK, bro.
Did you record it?
I did.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it was sick. Ronaldo is one of my favorite players, though.
Yeah,
100%.
bro. That group that they were in, man, was Spain, Portugal, Iran. Who was the
And
other?
Morocco.
Yeah,
a group
it was
of
a
death.
tight group.
They call it group of death.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a
Yeah.
good. It was fun.
I'll always remember that Ronaldo kick against Spain, bro.
Sheesh.
God, I was
90th
like,
minute.
Yeah, I was like, dang, that's wild. You know.
I was hoping that game would have been Portugal losing, basically. Like I would have liked Spain beating Portugal that way. With all the results that came through, Iran would have qualified. Not Portugal.
That's what both.
That goal that Ronaldo scored in the 90th minute put him through.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. I just thinking about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that was such a tight group. I mean,
Yeah.
Iran
Yeah.
and Morocco, they did a good job of like. I was like, okay, like those are pretty decent teams.
Dude,
You know, because everybody was expecting a sweep from Spain and Portugal. You know,
100%.
It was the heart, man.
Yeah.
Those two teams had heart.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
Sometimes you can't really beat that. you know?
100%, bro.
So it's tough to beat teams like that.
Bro, they had that ECU heart, didn't they?
not the fitness part. The chemistry was there.
Nice.
ECU heart. You can't beat it.
What
No,
was
you can't beat that.
what was it like interacting with like people from different countries, man? Like
The happiest place I've ever been, dude. I
For real.
travel a lot,
Uh-huh.
but that was different. There were people from 32 different countries, brother.
yeah,
They were just there happy. I would walk on the streets. Everyone's fucked up, just literally hugging each other. I'm walking on the street. This guy from Denmark, like, just coming to me, hugging me, saying, "Hey, yo, I watched the game earlier against Iran, Morocco. That was sick." Just starting a conversation with me right in the middle of the street.
yeah.
Like,
isn't it
random
crazy?
guy.
Yeah,
You know, like, yo, I watched the game. Like, I was hell yeah. It's just vibing, dude. You
Yeah.
vibe. Like, everybody
Everybody gets along.
100%.
Yeah.
Everyone's there for the same. There's the same goal. There's the same mentality. They love the same sport. They play the same sport. They're there for one reason.
yeah.
You know,
100%, bro.
Everyone connects.
Yeah, I
Everyone
love
connects.
it. It's kind of funny though, like in World Cups, like wherever country you're from, and if they're doing well, like you tell people you're from this country, like, oh, congratulations, like you actually did something.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yo, Liverpool won the league. Congrats. Thank you. It's because of me.
so
I
right.
called Klopp every day, and I was like, yo, this is what we need to do.
I have noticed that you're always like, we won. It's like, well, you know, I make the mistake too. I didn't do anything. I just watched the game. I gave them a view on TV. So
If it wasn't for me watching, like, I know Firmino wouldn't have scored or Salah.
That's
Yeah.
so funny. That is so funny.
you say congratulations.
Yeah, they all the time, bro.
And you take it serious.
Yeah,
right?
you're like, yeah, man.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
100%.
Nice, man. Well, cool. Let's talk a little bit
That was
about.
awesome. That was Iran, Morocco. I wanted to talk about that.
Yeah,
That
go
was
ahead, man.
Iran and Morocco was 0-0.
Yeah.
And the 96th minute, Morocco scored their own goal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that was that's how Iran beat Morocco the first game, and that was the most craziest game that I ever watched in my whole life. I would say, just
Okay.
because of the. I thought the game was over. People were leaving the stadium.
Oh,
the
that sucks.
The goal just went. Yeah. The goal. It was
You can't
nuts,
leave.
brother.
You can't.
I know, bro.
Oh yeah.
You gotta wait. Like, come on, you spent all that money to be
in
here.
the World
Yeah.
Cup.
How
I
would you-
couldn't believe it, bro.
People were actually leaving.
And I was, yeah. I mean, no, there was a guy beside me that was like, okay, I'm leaving, basically. I didn't know him. I
He
knew
is
the guy still
crazy.
left
If
it.
I spent all that money, you're in a different continent.
He wasn't,
Yeah.
he wasn't
Country.
Moroccan or Iranian, though.
It don't matter.
He was
Yeah,
just there
bro.
to watch
It's,
the
it's
game.
still the experience.
It's the
Yeah,
experience.
100%.
I don't care if.
Yeah, like you'll always live with that in your life. Like, dang, yeah, I went to the game, but I wasn't. You'll be like, yeah, I
I
went to that
missed the
game. Oh, how was the
96th
goal? I kind of left.
I missed a 96-minute goal.
Yeah. What was it like? What was the
That's-
crowds like?
That's what they would say, which would suck. Basically.
Yeah.
Like, that was the best experience in the World Cup for me.
Okay.
Basically,
Nice.
that 96-minute goal.
I bet it was so loud. Like,
Dude,
actually,
it was. I have videos. It was insane, dude. It was crazy.
were people shotgunning too?
Oh, there was fucking shotgun everywhere. They had fucking
Nice.
Oh,
funnels.
that's
Gotcha.
lit.
No, they didn't. But
Cool, man. Well, let's talk a little bit about MLS and Charlotte FC here. I know Charlotte's getting our own soccer team, and so in 2022, I mean, it's taken forever. It feels like, but it'll be here in any second now. So I know one thing that like the MLS gets criticized for a lot is that we play in football stadiums, and one thing that I hear a lot is does playing in a football stadium take away from that kind of soccer experience? Because like, yeah, it's a MLS game, yeah, it's a soccer game, but at the end of the day, you're playing like in a football stadium, and sometimes you see the lines, and that's kind of like a touchdown line where the goal is at. So, do you guys think that takes away from the game a little bit?
I'll let Aaron talk about
Yeah.
that.
I would say it does take away from, you're playing in a football stadium, but it's a start.
Yeah.
And it's also the MLS. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't keep up with the MLS, but I will be getting season tickets for the Charlotte team. Just
Yeah,
'cause I'm
okay.
living here, so that'll be awesome.
Hey, Charlotte FC, you heard him, bro.
Yeah, I'll be getting.
Let me
season
know if he
tickets.
doesn't get it.
Oh, yeah. Nah, but it definitely does take away the credibility from them. But like I said, it's a start. You got to start somewhere, and eventually, I think they'll move out of the Panther Stadium.
Yeah.
What you think?
I would say for first 2 years, maybe first 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't hurt just because of the demand. It's a big stadium. How many people would get there? 70,000.
Yeah, about
Yeah,
70,000.
it's big.
And it's right downtown. For 5 years, it would be a good idea.
Okay.
So people just would get to know it. They would see people tailgating for it downtown. They
Yeah.
would see like people getting hyped for it.
Yeah.
Panthers Stadium.
100%.
I guess it's a good introduction, I would say, for the for the Charlotte FC,
Right.
and to be known,
Yeah.
and maybe move from the Panthers Stadium to the designated stadium that is only for them.
For Charlotte
Like it's
FC,
official.
yeah. I like that actually. I think if you can't like right out have a stadium, like maybe you work towards it, right? So maybe the first 2 to 5 years, play at the Panther Stadium,
Right.
but eventually, like you just like with every team, they need an identity, right? And I think if we had like a strong kind of like stadium where the crowds are backing you up, kind of like Anfield, kind of like where Dortmund play at, like it's special, or Old Trafford, like all these stadiums that you go to, you're like, okay, like Anfield's a different monster, right? Because that's the 12th man,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
And so I think we, as a Charlotte FC, eventually need to have a 12th man, right? Kind of like demanding excellence from the players. That's why
I agree.
like even watching the EPL, it kind of sucks that there's no people in the stadiums.
It takes away from the game.
Yeah, because like when someone scores last minute, like you see everybody running and like you're in your couch like, yeah, let's go.
Well, it's funny because they still go to when they score, they still go to the corner. It's just like,
Who's there?
Yeah, like no one's there. Maybe the subs. I don't even think the subs can be there.
Yeah, I was watching a game, is an Inter Milan game, and Pizarro scored. And you know how they have like the little fake fans, like
Yeah.
like he went,
cutout
and,
boys.
yeah, he went
Picture.
over there and hugged it. I was like, that's
Good
a good
idea.
celebration,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, man. So getting into the EPL, I mean, it starts up this weekend. So soccer is finally back in its kind of weird COVID way.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think about the top four, man? Is your Arsenal going to make the top four?
Let's not get him started, please.
I would say yes, 100%. I mean, I would say yes. They'll definitely
Give me your
they would
top
compete
four.
for it. They would compete for it.
Okay.
Watching this game, I was really
They played one game.
I was really looking. I was looking.
They
forward
played
to this
Fulham, who just came up.
Yeah, good Fulham team.
Decent
been-
Fulham team.
They just came up, but they've been in EPL for
Yeah,
the
I mean,
longest.
yeah.
For the longest time, they have the culture there.
Yeah,
They
that's
know what
true.
EPL is about. And in my opinion, there's no underdog in EPL.
Yeah, that's true. I'll give you that.
It's the strongest league, I would say.
Yeah, it's the most attractive.
You
one,
never
too.
know. Yeah, you never know how the game goes.
Yeah,
But I would say Arsenal, just looking at their transfer too, they had William and they had Gabriel, and
Yeah.
they both did what they had to do.
Yeah, actually, I think William gave an assist today, and Gabriel
3
scored.
assists.
3 assists? All
3
three were him?
assists. Oh yeah.
Dang, okay,
And,
William.
See him?
Well, yeah, he was involved all 3 of them.
Yeah, okay.
It was a 2 direct assists.
Okay.
And well, I didn't see Pepe play, which is so we have Pepe and we have William that play on the same position.
Yeah, that's true.
So
It's a good little competition, yeah.
100%.
Nice. Who do you think is going to end champion, and then the next 3?
I want to see Arsenal win the champion,
Okay.
the Premier League.
Nice, man. I like your optimism. That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's definitely possible, in my opinion. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a competition. Man City is gonna be up there. Liverpool is gonna be up there, and Chelsea just went crazy on transfer window.
That was
So you think
It's hard to not be top 4 with all the stars they just got.
yeah.
they got Thiago Silva.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They
Dude.
got Werner up top,
You got
Ziyech,
Werner, Ziyech.
Ben Chilwell.
Yep.
Like it's
Christian
gonna be
Pulisic.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he
got the
just-
number 10 now
just got
too.
number
Yeah,
10.
so he's got to live
What's
up
up,
to that.
Captain America? Yeah, I like
They
He's
just
him.
got a
I mean-
goal. They just got their goalie, Ndidi from
Yeah,
the Rennes.
from France.
That's
from France.
crazy.
Yeah.
I still can't believe he's wearing the number 10. You know how much pressure that brings
Yeah,
to him.
it does,
I
but
like
I
that.
think he can
I like that a lot.
thrive off of it, bro. Like he looks he looks ready made to be a superstar.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
So who do you think is gonna end top 4?
top 4. I think Chelsea's gonna win just because of everything they brought in.
Okay.
You know, everyone's saying Chelsea. They're saying Chelsea and Liverpool. So I'm thinking Chelsea, Liverpool, City, and then my boys got to root for my boys, Manchester United.
Okay.
Got to throw that out there. I mean, I don't think Manchester United's gonna win, but
Yeah.
you know,
I think they be top 4.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they got a good midfield. From the midfield up top, they're really good. The back, I'm
back is
a little
questionable.
bit weary. Like Harry Maguire, I think he's a decent defender. He's not that great. De Gea is kind of on a decline now, so like
He's
that's where I have
inconsistent.
questions.
He makes me so mad because in my opinion, I think De Gea is very inconsistent.
Yeah,
He does really well. You know, he's like, oh my god, like he's unstoppable, and then he's just letting little things go.
Yeah, bro.
It's
Like,
insane.
like he makes some crazy saves, but now he's like, okay, like some easy saves just go through him,
Yep.
right? So,
Let me know if I'm wrong, but I feel like Man United players hate each other.
Yeah.
why do you say that?
Just because. Did you listen to the interview that Alexis had? Sanchez?
Yeah. Okay.
So
No, I actually didn't.
so
What did he
he,
say?
they
He-
talked about. Go ahead.
Yeah, he said that after his first training at Man United, he wanted to go back.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
So I don't think Man United right now.
Well, that was a couple seasons ago too, and a different coach. So maybe things have changed.
Same players though.
That's true. That's a good point.
They haven't changed no one. I mean, there's straight up
They've
the same.
added
11.
Bruno Fernandes. They've made top 4. So I feel
Yeah.
like there's a little bit of
There's like
optimism
groups. There goes a lot into the practice
Mm-hmm.
sessions. So that's where the chemistry comes. In my opinion, that's where the chemistry comes
Yeah.
from. And if you have people that are like grouping each other in practices, okay, there's
Yeah.
like 5. There's 5 that are just got their own chemistry going on. There's 5 other players that got their own chemistry.
Clicks.
Going on.
Yeah,
Some-
Yeah,
like
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was kind of
That's how-
Barca's problem this season
Yeah.
too. Like Messi leading a clique, and then like people not being involved, or like just things like that. From what I've heard, I mean, no one really knows, but like
I think that's how a big club would get hurt.
yeah,
In my opinion, that's
Yeah.
the only way.
Yeah.
Just the chemistry, and it's not there. The
Yeah.
friendship.
that's true.
between Players.
And I think that's why like Liverpool like did what they did last season, because everybody held
They
themselves
came
accountable.
together. Yeah, they came
Yeah.
together. They fought together.
Yeah.
That's how it was at ECU. We fought
Okay.
for it.
Nice.
We fought for each other. And
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
I think top 4 this year is going to be. I think Liverpool will retain the title.
Yeah.
Just because
I
we
respect
finished
that.
18 points above Man City last season, and like they really haven't added anybody outside of Aki in that defense. So I'm like, if they get Koulibaly, okay, I'll be like, okay, maybe. But I just think that our spirit, who we have as a coach, and just the mentality of those players, they still look hungry.
They are.
Right? They still look hungry, and I think knowing if I was Klopp, I would be like, we're 1 title away from tying Man United.
Oh yeah,
They've got 20 leagues, we've got 19.
They gotta want it.
Yeah, like
That's
let's go one more,
Yeah.
one more, right?
I mean, they definitely have a good shot. I mean, they're definitely, if they don't win, they're definitely finishing at least 2.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, so I think Man City will be 2 because they're just so good. But a lot of last season, they were so inconsistent. Like multiple games, they could have won the Champions League game against Lyon. They were doing well, and then, like, boom, Lyon scores one. Boom, they score another one. Same thing with the Wolves game. That
I
they
bet
played
on that
last.
game.
Did you?
Against Man City, yeah.
Did you win?
I did. I bet
Dang,
on
man,
it
you're a guru, bro.
Dude, I bet on it before the game started.
Right.
And then I bet on it after Man City tied the game in the 78th minute.
Really?
Yes. I put more money on Lyon after the Man City tied the game.
Dang, bro.
Yeah. It was
Dang,
it
if
was
Arsenal wins the league, then, man, I'm coming to you for lottery numbers.
Did you bet on Arsenal this season?
I go game to game. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't bet on the last game.
Okay.
Nice.
I was about to say, this man is wild.
I don't have a team. I didn't bet on a team that would win the league yet.
Okay.
But,
I
would go after the first week.
You saw that Leicester fan who bet on them a couple years ago, and then
I didn't know.
He won like ridiculous money, but like
talking about when they won.
Even I don't know what agency he went through to bet.
Yeah.
But like they called him when they knew that like Leicester was gonna win the league, and they're like, "Yo, listen, we can't pay you that money, but we'll give you this amount." And he's like, "All right, I'll take it."
That's crazy.
Isn't that wild?
Crazy prediction?
I would have not have been like, no, you're giving. You're figuring it out. You're figuring
For
it out.
real,
because
bro.
if I owed that money, I would have had to pay it.
100%.
I don't know. Like I feel like if you're like some kid who made a lot of money and like I don't know, I feel like they pressured him into getting it.
They probably did.
Like, hey, we got these lawyers, yada yada.
Or, nah, they probably just gave him like some incentives other than money. You know, just a couple of games. I don't know. Who knows? Who really knows? He probably didn't talk about it.
That's nuts. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah. Okay, cool, man. Well, any parting thoughts that you would have, maybe some advice that you would give people that are playing soccer that kind of love the sport that maybe want to play in college as well?
I would say stick with one position.
Okay.
Keep your head up.
Okay.
Always ups and downs.
Okay.
You know, fitness definitely comes through.
Okay.
But definitely focus on one position.
Why is that? Position. That's interesting advice. Why do you say that?
Yeah. It would be because I mean, you practice on one position, you get better at it. Then that's what I didn't do. I guess I was a forward, I was a left back, I was a center mid through my career.
Okay.
But, that's majority of my career. I was a center mid.
Okay.
I was a holding mid or attacking mid.
Okay.
In the academy, but like my coaches would just because the coaches see your potential, they would only want to win games. They would growing up, they would think about their results. My team got to win growing up, so I'm gonna put the player that's got the stamina, got the mentality. If I don't have they would put you anywhere that they want you because you're good. You can play anywhere you want to play.
Yeah.
You gotta stick up, and which is good. But you gotta make sure that you let them know that what position you wanna progress in, what position you wanna fill in. You know, what position you wanna be better at.
That's very interesting advice, man.
I've never heard anyone say that before.
Yeah,
I respect that. I mean, I do agree with that because, I mean, it's cool to be able to play every position well, but if you just stick with one position, you know, you keep excelling.
Yeah. So that is really good, man. Yeah, I think so. I think you find out where you're best at, and then like you own it, right?
And you work for that position.
Yeah, because
like you put your head into it, you put your mentality into it, and you get better in that position, in that particular position.
I like that, bro. That's really good advice, man. Aaron, I know you've talked a little bit about this too. You got anything else to add?
I mean, the main thing for me is just stay focused and be surrounded by those with the same hunger as you. Like I remember, like one of the episodes, Ary, I was telling them that, you know, being in college, you see all the other kids in the dorms partying and stuff like that, but then you got your little friend group who, you know,
separates themselves.
Yeah, we're studying, or we got training the next morning.
Yeah.
So if we went out, you know, partied, we got 5 a.m. workouts. Yeah. You go to the workouts and you're like, I don't want to do anything. I'm hungover. You know, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know? And it's tough to get out of, like, be placed, I guess you could say, because you see all the drinking. You want to do it as a freshman, but you can't.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's easy for us to be like, oh yeah, like no, just make sure you do it. You don't do it, but like it's difficult being in those situations,
well, yeah, I mean,
right?
It's just like telling a little kid that they can't have that piece of candy that's right there, and it's just like,
dang, that's good.
They can reach it,
100%.
but it's just like, I told you not to. So
that's why I find it funny, like when people say, oh, like some of these players got lucky. Like, no, bro, like there's no luck. I don't care if you're a rapper, a soccer player, a businessman who's achieved a high level. Like it takes an enormous amount of work.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Like you can't.
It's a lot of mental.
Yeah, bro, 100%.
You gotta want it.
Bro,
you gotta want it.
Ronaldo just passed 100 goals at 35.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
You got 7 less than Ali Dai.
Yeah.
He's no, I think
Iran.
Yeah.
That's
he's
insane.
gonna take
9. He got 9.
Yeah. So you think
Iran is because Ali is the first guy, and then I want Ronaldo to go up.
Okay.
But,
I
like
hope he
Ronaldo.
does.
He's like one of my favorite players.
Yeah, man. Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Yeah, thank you.
But I like Messi. I like Messi too.
But speaking of Messi, I did want to ask you. So how happy are you about Messi staying at Barcelona?
1,000%, bro. I don't care if they have to tie his legs to be at Barcelona.
So listen to this. So the last episode I was on, he was one of the questions he asked me. He said, where do I think Messi's going? Before it even come out, I said he was going to. I said Man City.
Yeah, you did.
Because of Pep. They had that relationship.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And as soon as I saw he was staying, I immediately thought of him, and I was like, I bet he's throwing a party right now.
Bro, I had a playlist ready for him when he was leaving, bro, like all sad songs. But no, I think the one thing I think that they're changing up, like Koeman, the coach that we just got, it's gonna be either he's gonna do really well or he's gonna just it's gonna explode at Barcelona.
Right.
But the one thing I do that I've seen that he's adding that maybe the last 2 coaches lacked was discipline. And like you said, that like there was clicks. Like he's like, no, we're gonna do this. We're gonna work hard. And I think he's gonna change it up a little bit because Barca's used to a 4-3-3 tiki-taka ever since Pep. Yeah. He's kind of changing it up because he wants Griezmann to be behind the striker. So I think they're gonna probably end up playing a 4-2-3-1 with Messi on the right.
That's gonna be a little weird because Barca's really never played. Have they ever done a 4-2-3-1
before?
Before Pep.
Yeah, before Pep, and it was more like the thing that I think Koeman is focusing more.
When Eto'o was playing,
yeah,
that's what they did. That's good because he's an ex-Barcelona player.
He is. He scored the winning goal in our first Champions League title. So Koeman. So. It was cool, man. So I think if we can get like people like this is what I don't like about like sports media and all this stuff because like they make Barcelona seem like they're the crappiest team now, and I'm like, bro, this is the first season we haven't won a title since 08-09, the last season. Yeah. Plus, we still have amazing players.
You're competing against Madrid, man. You can't.
Well,
you can't go against Madrid.
Was Madrid that good last season, or were they just the best out of a whole bunch of?
We're better than Barcelona.
Yeah, but because Barca wasn't that great. It wasn't like you saw. It wasn't like the seasons where, like, at the prime, we're like, okay, Liverpool was amazing this year. Man City was amazing. Like, no one else was competing. Right. Up until till they came back from the COVID thing, Barca was ahead in the league, and we weren't that great. So Madrid kind of just went over us, but it wasn't because, like, Madrid was a super team. And they haven't added anyone this season that you're like, okay, if anything, like, they're criticizing Hazard for not being fit. So, like, it's not like Madrid has, they're about to, like, beast the league. I think it's up to, even Atletico could come out of nowhere and win it this year. So
yeah you're right. I agree. But Madrid, I mean, we don't need any players, in my opinion.
You don't think so?
No.
You think that team is good enough to win La Liga and Champions League?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe La Liga. Champions League, I don't know.
As long as Hazard comes back where he was to his peak, we can 100%.
Okay, so
I want to see Mbappe.
If Bayern and Real Madrid played right now, who would win?
It's hard to say. I would say Madrid.
Are you serious?
Just because of Zidane, yeah. It's hard to beat Zidane.
It's hard to beat Zidane. I will agree.
Man City just beat Zidane. What are you talking about? A month and a half ago?
Yeah. And it was hard. It was a hard job. And if you watch the game, it was all the defensive mistakes. That's how we got scored on.
Yeah, but then
Varane giving them 2 goals. Right,
there was probably 5 teams that were better than Real in the Champions League last season.
Yeah, but I would say they have a potential to win the Champions League this year. If Hazard is there, Our back is stacked.
We'll see, man. You're kind of a little bit of a guru of soccer, but okay.
I would say I like my teams.
Nice.
And, yeah.
You support through and through. I like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I was about to say Barcelona. I would wanna. I like Madrid, but I like Messi to stay in Barcelona just because La Liga. I feel like wouldn't be the same.
It wouldn't. I mean, it's already it lost one of its biggest stars in Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Losing Messi would be hard on them too.
I would like to watch the El Clasico.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, nice. Well, cool. This concludes episode 7 of the Golden Boots podcast with Ary and Aaron. Thank you guys for coming on to the episode today, and
thanks for having us.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Always a pleasure.
Awesome.